You just got hit by a car and your brain is doing that weird slow motion thing like you are the main character in a movie you never auditioned for. Here is the plot twist though. What you do in the next 10 minutes matters way more than what happens in the courtroom months later. Everybody thinks a lawyer swoops in like a superhero and fixes everything with a fancy briefcase and a dramatic speech. Truth is, your lawyer is only as powerful as the evidence you hand them. So think of yourself as the detective in your own crime drama. First thing, pictures. Not artsy angles, not filters, just plain phone photos of the cars, the road, the skid marks, and anything that looks broken or bent. Grab the other driver's license plate, name, insurance company, and phone number because people have a funny habit of forgetting their own information right after a crash. Weird how memory works when there might be consequences involved. Look around for witnesses because a stranger who saw the whole thing is basically a walking, talking piece of gold. Get their name and number before they disappear into the crowd like a magician who does not want to testify. If police show up, get the report number. That little number is basically the receipt for your accident, and you cannot return a broken car or a bruised shoulder without a receipt. Write down the time and the weather too, because rain, ice, or a blinding sunset can change the whole story of who was at fault. Nobody expects Sherlock Holmes energy in a four-way stop, but here you are. Check for cameras nearby, like traffic lights, gas stations, or that one neighbor who definitely has a doorbell camera watching everything. Footage does not lie, and footage does not forget its lines either. Do not, and we mean do not, start apologizing at the scene like you just knocked over your friend's Lego tower. Saying sorry can be used against you later even if you just meant it as basic human politeness. Get medical attention even if you feel fine because adrenaline is basically nature's little liar telling you nothing hurts yet. Injuries like whiplash can show up 2 or 3 days later like an uninvited guest. Keep every receipt after the accident too, from tow trucks to painkillers to that sad rental car you now have to drive. Money trails matter just as much as photo evidence when it is time to make your case. A good accident injury lawyer takes all this messy information and turns it into an organized argument, kind of like turning a junk drawer into a filing cabinet. That is literally their superpower, so give them good raw material to work with. Insurance companies are not villains twirling mustaches, but they are companies, and companies like keeping money more than giving it away. That is exactly why solid evidence from the scene becomes your best weapon in the whole negotiation. Here is the honest truth. Most people never think about any of this until they are standing on the side of the road confused and shaky. Preparation is not about expecting bad things, it is about not getting blindsided twice, once by the accident and once by the paperwork. So next time you are driving and see a fender bender or find yourself in one yourself, remember, evidence beats emotion every single time. Do you want to learn more about finding the right lawyer or funding for your case? Then check out our links in the description.